Hey my Libras, welcome to Tarot in White Oracle, where we get into the cloud to see what we see. And this is going to be diving into your person's feelings, their thoughts, their wants, actions. This is your you versus them for the next 30 days, and this is for Libras. While I was meditating, I was getting saving all my love for you. A few precious moments were all that we had. So that might resonate for some of you. I'm going to be drawing for past, present, future energy. We'll be reading for future energy at the end of the reading. And this is a general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Cross watchers, remember that energy can be flipped. And this is going to be for someone in your soul tribe or your soulmate or soul twin, aka your twin flame. But it doesn't have to be. If you're not in a romantic connection, this can be someone in your soul tribe, in your business partner or a family or a friend type of situation. A significant relationship though. All right, so we're going to go ahead and dive in, and I do pre-shuffle and pre-draw our side energies to save on time. Okay, so what we have for your past energy here is the Four of Swords and the King of Pentacles, but it's in the reverse. So this is a sense of there's a little bit of karmic behaviors around commitments or not becoming committed. It might have been something that was on the plate, something discussed, something one of you wants, but it's not coming to pass. This can also be someone who tends to have a lot more instability in their life, or can come at you with more angst, instability, but see, it's coupled by the Four of Swords, and it's your first energy. So there's a sense of healing around this, a sense of taking time to figure out what isn't working. So that's what I see in the past energy. For the current energy, your Temperance and Justice are reversed. So there's moodiness, there's imbalance in the energy for you or your person, or maybe both of you. There's also a sense of justice not being served, like things are not fair right now, externally or internally. Like you don't feel good externally or internally, or the external is making you feel bad internally. This also can have to do with a lot of things in, work or the justice system itself, like contracts, separations, divorces, things like this. And if things are just not panning out for you over the next 30 days in terms of justice being served, and also there's a moodiness around that and or in the energy. I do get from Libra's energy, this relationship, their person, they have a lot of memories around them. This might be an old acquaintance or someone you have a history with. That's the feeling I get from the Libras. The feeling I get from the Libra's person is about limits and boundaries, a sense of maybe things are moving too fast, or maybe you're moving too fast, and wanting to put limits or boundaries around things. It might feel like things are just, wow, like just going so much, so intense, so fast. And there's a sense of needing to slow down. For the universe's truth, so basically this is how Libra feels and their perspective, and this is Libra's person's perspective. But the reason the universe puts you together, what the universe is teaching you is all about timing. So synchronizations, movement, rhythm. So it's learning the synchronization of life, of the universe, of connections, the rhythms, the movements, the way relationship and the universe communicates to you. And it's all about timing. There's a sense of divine timing in this. And I do say because the other energy that I drew for the Libras was twin flame energy, mirroring shared feelings and reflections. So there's a strong sense, and then I got this for the universe. So this comes up a lot with twin flame energy as well. So there's a strong sense of just having a relationship that's intense, strong. It's around, you know, strong in the sense that your souls feel very magnetized together. And so let's go ahead and dive into your person's feelings, and then we'll get energy for, well, Libra's feelings, and then your person's feelings. And then we're going to go ahead and dive into your perspectives a bit deeper, and then what each person is wanting. And then, of course, future actions. So feelings for the Libra over the next 30 days, our feeling space. This wants to come out, right? We do get our 9 of Wands, and these want to come out. So for the feeling space, we are at 9 of Wands, 6 of Swords, Knight of Cups. So the Libras are having a sense of, again, this is an energy of moving forward. It's being brave. It's moving into uncertainties, but it's leaving the past behind, right? So there's a strong sense of wanting to go back into healing, wanting to move on from the past issues, mistakes, moving forward with bravery. And there's a sense here of, even though that there's struggle, even though that there are things in the relationship that have happened that have been making one or both people feeling like this is a lot, this is too much struggle, when are we going to feel balanced? Because I do see a lot of imbalance in your current energy. There's still a persistence here. There's still a commitment to wanting to see this through. But there's a strong sense of, because nines are all about leaving behind your past as well and starting anew. It's just you're not quite there yet. It's going slow. It's a natural cycle of pushing away the old energy. And that's what this is too. It's pushing away the old energy and moving forward into uncertainty, but being brave about it. And we do see the beautiful Knight of Cups, which is a love offer. You know, it can be taking things to the next level. It can be, you know, showing up with flowers, a date, saying, I'm sorry. It can be, you know, it's a strong energy of wanting to offer you something to say, hey, I do love you. I do care about you. So it's some sort of sentiment around that. And so this is in the feeling space of our Libras. Let's go ahead and see what's in the feeling space of our Libra's person. So I am using the Visconti and Forza deck, which is also known as the Golden deck. And yeah, it's a beautiful deck from the 1450s. Yeah, so we're talking like, what is that, 600 years ago? Almost a long time ago. And this is what they used to use. So I like using this now for our you versus them. So we're going to go ahead and draw for our feelings in our person's, or your person's space. Libra's person's feelings over the next 30 days. Okay, we do get the 10 of Pentacles, so that's a nice energy. Let's see what else we get. What is the energy for your person? All right, this is our 4 of Wands. It was called Batons back in the day. So let me go ahead and gather this. It's all over the place right now. All right. So we've got our 10 of Pentacles and our 4 of Wands. And okay, so our Sun is in reverse, so I don't like that energy. There's a sense of not knowing or not having awareness around or being left in the dark. But our 4 of Wands is a beautiful union energy around twin flames and soulmates. And our 10 of Pentacles is a beautiful earthly foundation. So your person feels really strongly in this connection, Libra. So don't leave them hanging. You know, they feel like this has a foundation. You know, this is a very family together, happiness, doing life together, making commitments. You know, it's not the marriage, but it's like, hey, we've got a strong foundation here. You know, and a lot of times it can be moving in together kind of energy. And And I do see the very strong twin flame union as well. And since it's coupled with this, to me it means, you know, unionship. This is also 1111 energy. So some of you might be seeing 1111. That number comes out a lot in twin flames. But your person feels like they're left in the dark. They don't know what's going on. So yeah, don't do like that, Libra. Let your person know what's happening. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our perceptions. How does Libra perceive this connection? Or how does Libra perceive their person? So remember, these are perceptions. It doesn't necessarily mean it's the truth. It's just how Libra is perceiving. And then I'll read for Libra's person. All right, so we do get the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, strange. So we get the 10 of Pentacles, which is a reflected energy in your feelings for Libra's person, but it's in the reverse. So there's a sense that Libra is feeling like, okay, we get the 5 of Swords. Wow. All right, so Libra's perceptions are throwing things off in this connection. And then the Ace of Cups. Okay, so there's some sort of sense that the Libra has, which is like worrying about the foundation that you two actually have. And it might feel to them like they're going around in circles in their mind. Negative thought patterns of trying to resolve something. The Libra might be someone who tends to overthink things, or even OCD possibly. And they tend to not maybe look at life on the bright side, or relationships on the bright side. They're stuck in a view of, does this really have the right foundation? Does this person really want to have a foundation with me? Now, if you've made it clear that you want a foundation, then it's that this person is wondering whether a foundation for themselves actually can be met here. So take it as it resonates. And remember, energy can be flipped. So cross-watcher, you could be here and Libra could be here. But I'm reading for the Libras. But we do get a beautiful Ace of Cups that ends the energy, which is kind of like this person's having a lot of doubts around the foundation built between you two, or if it's something that can be built. And I see that here in the past energy. You know, your King of Pentacles is in reverse. So it's a sense of, we're not having that strong marriage just yet. We're not moving forward just yet. But in the feeling space, I do see that this person is wanting to come out of that energy. They're wanting to offer something new in love, which is really interesting because this is also something new in love in their perceptions. Like, there's a strong sense of something broken in the foundation or in the commitment that the Libra is feeling like, or giving off to their person and having doubts around. But at the same time, they're wanting to move forward. They're wanting to have this offer in love in their feelings. And they also perceive this as something that can bring a new offer in love. Like, they want something new in love with you. So let's go ahead and see what we get for our perceptions in Libra's persons. So what are the perceptions for Libra's person? Perceptions for Libra's person. All right, we do get the World in reverse. Okay, interesting. Let's see what else we get. All right, beautiful energy. This is our Queen of Cups. So Libra's person has some really nice energy, and it feels like Libra is the one maybe leaving things on hold or in the dark or not sure about things. Okay, we do get the 7. This is our Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so there's a sense of your person seeing this as a possible redo. Like, there's a redo on the table. Like, we can redo this. We can get this right. And you're also feeling like that, Libra, because you're offering this Ace of Cups in perception and the Knight of Cups in feelings. This is like, you know what, we've had issues, but I'm being brave, I'm moving forward. I feel like I've got doubts or skepticism around the foundations itself and commitments itself, but it's like, I want to offer love in this. I want to have a new love offer, a new beginning in this. And this is how your person feels too. Your person's perceiving this as something that they can have a redo. You guys can work on something. And there's also a strong Queen of Cups energy here. So this is a lot of intuition and maybe psychic connection, telepathy, dreams, or just feeling really strongly connected spiritually and emotionally to this person. And this is also just feeling very like they have a lot of love for you. They feel a lot of love in this. So you may also be connecting to a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You don't have to be, but that energy is showing up as well. And we do get our 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So this is a sense of feeling like things are stuck, or you're stuck. And like something needs to be redone here, and there's a lot of love here, but something is also stuck. And I can see that stuck energy on their same position in perception. Their first energy is in the reversed. It's like our commitment is stuck, our foundation is stuck, and that's what your person is perceiving as well. And on the outer rim, both of you are in the same placement of wanting to offer something new, wanting to have something new. So that's beautiful. Really interesting energy you guys have. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and dive into our next layer and see what we get for our, I'm gonna move this up so we can see the cards. And we're gonna dive into the wants. What does Libra want? What does Libra want in this connection or from their person? Okay, we do get, wow, the 4 of Wands. Okay, beautiful energy. So we get more reflected energy. This is also another 1111. So they do want union. They want, and this is another twin flame. They want that twin flame, or what I call soul twin union. And that's how you feel as well, a Libra's person. So let's go ahead and see what else we get for what does Libra want. Okay, so we, oh wow, the Empress and the 7 of Wands. So the Libra, see, we get a strong energy here about boundaries. And so Libra's person is maybe moving too fast, or things are moving too fast. And there's a sense of needing limits and boundaries, or that your person, you perceive your person as having limits and boundaries, because this is your perception. And I do see that showing up in what they want. Libra's person wants that boundary. They want those limits. They want to be able to protect themselves, be able to show up for what, you know, they want and they need. There's a sense of being able to protect you, protect the relationship, defend you. This is a beautiful energy. So Libra does want this to work. You know, they also may be connecting with an earth sign. The Empress is a strong Taurus energy. Doesn't have to be, but I see that. This is also a really strong soul contract energy. And so it's like you guys can feel the soul bond. You can feel it in your 4 of Wands here, the Empress here. You can feel it in the 4 of Wands here, the Queen of Cups here. We've got twin flame timing energy and as our side energy. So there's a lot of soulful energy, memories, history, possible past life energy. And of course, the Empress and Emperor are soul contracts. So your person wants that soul contract to be made here on earth. They want that union of your 2 souls together. But there's a sense of also wanting those boundaries, wanting to be able to protect you, defend you, but also show up for themselves. And so there might be some sort of struggle in that. Let's see what your person wants. And we'll get these cards up as we layer the energy in and learn more about your connection. And what does your person want from you, Libra, or from this connection? What is your person wanting? Okay, so we do get the 6 of Pentacles in reverse and the 10 of Wands. So let's get a little more energy. your person is feeling that there's an imbalance here. Like reciprocity is not equal. And I can see that, of course, in the current energy because Justice and Temperance are in reverse. So there's a sense of, there's a great imbalance right now in your guys' relationship. And it might be strongly influenced by external factors, things that are maybe out of your control right now, but it could also just be that the relationship itself is triggering you guys a lot because there is a strong sense of mirroring. This is a mirror soul, and a strong sense of that can trigger a lot. And when that happens, a lot of imbalancing internally can take place. All right, so we do get our Knight of Wands. Okay, so your person, you know, they want that imbalance to be made balanced. You know, this is the Ten of Wands, which is that struggle being put to an end. They want an end to that struggle, an end to that imbalance. And there's a strong sense also that they want you know, a powerful, soulful new beginning with you, but they also want to have fun with you. You know, this is a card of being able to, sometimes it's a player in and out energy, but in this context, it feels more like they want to be able to just also have fun with you and have a beautiful, soulful new beginning with you. All right, so let's go ahead and look at our future actions for our Libras. What is Libra planning on doing? What actions will they be taking over the course of the next 30 days with their person? All right, wow, a lot of energy wants to come out. We do get the Queen of Cups. Oh, beautiful. Temperance, beautiful. Temperance is settling. All right, and we get, wow, a lot of energy wants to come out. The Three of Wands, and oh, wow, you guys. Okay, so the actions that Libra is going to be taking are Temperance and Justice, both just flipped in the reverse. So the energy that you guys started out with Justice and Temperance being imbalanced, by the end of the next 30 days, so by mid-December, for some of you it will be sooner, it depends on how quickly you guys work through your energy, but this is a 30-day read. So sometime by the end of, or the middle of December, Libra is balancing that imbalanced internal energy and external energy. So whatever injustices were happening in work or in the court systems, something legal, if it was separation, car related, divorces, or just, it can also be crime related or someone being accused of something that isn't true. But this also has to do with, it has to do with anything in your external world that feels unjust, you know, and a lot of times this can do with work situations as well. So take it as it resonates for your situation, but it looks like Libra will be balancing both their internal and external world. Some sort of justice is being served, and they're going to be able to get out of their moody, angry, imbalanced energy and just feel more, you know, like aligned inside. Beautiful energy. And they also have the Queen of Cups, which is a reflection of your perception of the Queen of Cups energy here. So yeah, there's a lot of mirroring going on from here to here, the Four of Wands here and here, the Queen of Cups here and here. So they're going to be offering, you know, that emotional support, and they're going to be getting into their own emotions and intuition, intuitional and spiritual connection with you. They're going to be filling into that and, you know, offering you something emotionally supportive. And I also see that in their feeling space, they're wanting to come forward and give you an offer in love. This is a beautiful action that's going to be happening. And Three of Wands is all about the future. You know, it's all about taking steps for that future between you two. So it looks very positive. You guys are going to be coming out of your current energy over the next 30 days and into a much more beautiful space, at least on the Libra side. Let's see what we get for Libra's person. So it seems like there's a lot of struggle, but Libra's working through it. And they're trying to get there. All right, let's see what we get for the actions for Libra's person. Actions for Libra's person. All right, we do get our 9 of Swords, but it's in the reverse. So this is beautiful. There's a sense of Libras getting out of their head. They're getting out of their stress, getting out of their worry. Beautiful. Let's see what other energy comes up for Libra's person. All right, we do get our 1 of Pentacles, our Ace. Okay, this is a highlighted energy. Let's see what else comes out. All right, beautiful. Hangman. Okay. And this is our 9 of Wands. So there's a strong sense of your person is getting out of their head, getting out of their stress and worry around the commitment, around the solidifying, the structuring of this relationship. They're taking action toward just letting go, letting God, letting the universe do as it will in its connection, and trusting it. There's a sense of trusting the foundation instead of pushing it and stressing it and worrying about it. And there's a sense of also just as well persisting through. We got this energy for you, Libra, in your feeling space at the very beginning. So you're also being mirrored with this energy in the action for your person. Your person is not giving up. They're persisting. Like this is a sense, this is a beautiful energy as well. You know, this is a sense of, you know what, I'm not going to worry anymore. I'm not going to fret and stress and push you about commitments. I'm just going to let be what will be. And I'm going to let go of also the struggle around it. And I'm not giving up, but I'm just letting go and letting God. I'm just trusting. So that's what your person is going into reception mode. It's called receptive. They're becoming receptive. And you, Libra, it's like you're balancing your internal systems. You're balancing your alignment. You're becoming more connected to your intuition, your emotions, and your forward thinking, forward planning, wanting to take action for your future. So beautiful, beautiful reading, you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and end this with our angel energy. I do pre-shuffle and pre-draw to save time. All right, so we got a 2121 energy levels: prosperity, harmony, journey, patience, discipline, focus, trust, relationships. We were just talking about that. Trust in relationships. The day you've been waiting for is on its way. Maintain your discipline as you move closer to your ultimate goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to stay focused. Your efforts will pay off. Remember, it is a climb. It is not an elevator ride. Some of you may be seeing 2121 as confirmation. This is for you. And we also get from the Bread of Life, God is not a God of disorder, but of peace, meaning that this is for an intended purpose, about timing and about learning synchronization, the rhythm of things in relationship and in your life, and that peace will come to you and in the connection. 1 Corinthians 14:33, and so we do get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that is an 11, and we get a 1 here. Okay, so you get another 1, 1, 1. So some of you may be seeing 1, 1, 1 as confirmation. We did get 1, 1, 1, 1 and 1, 1, 1, 1 as well. Not surprising. Usually those numbers come up a lot in twin flame readings. Okay, so for future energy, oh, beautiful, you guys. Okay, so after you will end your, 30-day cycle by December, mid-December. So this energy is like in 40 days. This is like after your 30 days, maybe 31, 32. After mid-December, there's a sense of investing in your foundation. So it's like you guys have worked out whatever it was that needed to be worked out, and now you guys are going toward your foundation. This isn't like going in toward marriage, but this is like, maybe you're moving in, or maybe you are just solidifying the commitment. Like, we're just going to be committed to each other. Or you guys are just both recognizing that you have a beautiful foundation between you, even though it might have felt like it was shaken up or you weren't sure. So I feel like you guys are going into a really beautiful place. Really happy to see this for you guys. And thank you so much for join me the next 30 days. You'll have another 30-day read for you versus them in mid-December, and I'll see you guys then.